What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of SOP. I am your host, Enzo the God. Right off the back, I know exactly what you're thinking. Why does he have a cotton ball in his ear? Well, I'll get to that right now, but I just wanted to give you guys a couple updates. Update number one, the carpet and the rear panel that goes over the rear speaker, completely painted in interior paint. For those of you that are wondering what that looks like, boom, looks exactly like this. You can pick this up at O'Reilly's, AutoZone. Don't recommend going there, but you can pick it up wherever you want. As far as for automotive places, I would recommend O'Reilly's because they have that. Second thing I wanted to give you guys an update on, is the interior. The interior is done, completely painted with bed liner. I already went ahead and did all of that. Okay, final update. Do you guys remember me talking about the rear axles, how I was having issues with the ABS sensor gear thing? Well, I went ahead and boom, took it off. Sad part about it today is I thought I was recording the process of this. I thought I was recording the install of the actual ARP studs, as you guys can see, but instead of recording, I was taking pictures, which, well, it happens, you know. But oh well, can't do anything about it now other than let you guys know what's going on. I do have a complete axle that I would like to show you guys. Boom, kind of looks like a Trident. Well, there's the gear, there are the ARP studs. If you guys hear me go back from APR to ARP, I apologize, but here they are. Also too, if you notice, the paint is cracked off. The reason for it is because these ARP studs are a little bit thicker in diameter, so when you hit them in, you really hit them in, and this right here is how I got them in, and some elbow grease. That's probably why I'm out of breath. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and install this gear back in there, and I'll show you that process right now. Another thing, you don't need a special tool. I remember I was telling you guys that a special tool would be needed, or you can go on YouTube and look it up, but I figured out that if you have something along the lines of this, I use this little pointy edge and I stuck it where the holes are of the actual studs, and I hit it out, and I'll show you the marks. As you guys can see, boom. So what I did is I hit it twice, and I had my brother, as he was holding it, rotate it. So every time I hit it, it would slowly start moving from side to side, and then boom, it came loose. So right now, I'm gonna show you guys the easiest way to install this back on. Find a pipe, all right? And then you literally, go ahead, bro. Go ahead and smack it in, and I'll tell you when to stop. Go for it. Hard. There you go, keep going. Keep going. Boom, there it is. Very simple, very, very simple. So now, let me show you guys how that looks. Boom. Very simple install. I kept thinking that it was gonna be pretty complicated, but it wasn't. Now, we're gonna go ahead and install these bad boys back in so I can go ahead and officially close off the rear end the proper way. So yeah, completely forgot to tell you the reason for these. When you're hammering in those ARP studs, it's really loud, especially where we had it on that metal table. I know everything's a mess right now. It's all because of me. I just been sick for the past 2 weeks, so yeah, it's completely horrible back here. But anyway, so since I'm using the sledgehammer-ish thing, the hammer, since I'm using the hammer and I'm hitting metal on metal on metal, it gets really loud in there, and the echo is just horrible. So that's why I have the cotton balls, because I just wanted to reduce that noise, and I didn't want my ears ringing, and I don't want to lose my hearing before I turn 30. So yeah, anyway, back to whatever I was saying. Remember how I told you maybe you might need a apply some pressure on the rear.
This is why I don't help him.
Look. All right, bro. How do you feel about installing your first rear axle?
Pretty good.
Good?
Yeah.
Easy, right? It wasn't hard. Okay, so right now I'm gonna teach my brother how to put the clips on, and then we're gonna just lock it all down. Should be good to go. All right, guys, so just as you guys can see, all the axles are on. Everything, I already went ahead and locked it up inside there. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the cover. As you guys can see, that dog right there doesn't stop crying. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and install the cover officially and do it with a gasket, because the last time I didn't install it with a gasket, so this time I will, just because I was at O'Reilly's and I said, you know what, why not? So I went ahead and ordered that. I also went ahead and put blue Loctite, or thread lock, sorry, on these right there, just because I had forgot to install them last time, so I made sure that I did everything the right way this time. So let's go ahead and install this. Not 100% sure if you're supposed to even use the gasket maker on it, but I'm gonna do it just to be a little bit extra safe, because like I told you guys, I don't want to go ahead and do things twice. But the one thing that I will tell you is the rear end will not go in today. It will be installed tomorrow, just because I am gonna let the little black gasket maker sit overnight, and then put the fluids in tomorrow, because superstitious, don't want anything leaking through. So I want the best CO I can get. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit overnight, and then we'll install all of this tomorrow, and this should finalize the rear end video install, and I'll install everything else and put things. My brother's going to work, so I'm gonna go ahead and install everything back into the interior, and hopefully create less of a mess. So enough talking, let's just get back to it. Check it out. So while I was showing you guys a little montage, I went ahead and completed everything else. I didn't want to bore you guys with the installation of this, but the carpet is installed, looks really good. I went ahead and just placed the center console back in here, just because I don't know where else to store it other than back into where it's supposed to be. Also too, just wanted to show you guys, now that is a rear seat delete that actually is functional. So it's holding the wheels right now. I literally it just makes me happy. I'm putting all the things away that I had in the garage. As you guys can see, like I said, it was a mess, still kind of cluttered, but looks a lot cleaner. As of right now, I am organizing the supercharger and all that other stuff to go ahead and just finish off in there. As you guys had already seen, there is the final product of the rear end. I'm excited. It's gonna go, it's gonna be installed tomorrow morning. So we're just gonna go ahead and fast forward to that. But before I do that, I just wanted to show you guys one last thing. You guys see that? That's right. Aluminum drive shaft was picked up. And I went ahead and purchased that off of Stengs R Us, like I said. If you haven't already, give them a follow. Okay, yeah, anyway, let's just go ahead and fast forward to tomorrow so you guys can go ahead and see the final install of this freaking rear end that we've been trying to install for quite some time because hiccups. What else can we do, right? All right, let's get to it. All right, guys, and just like that, it's the next day. As you guys can see, the rear end is getting set up. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and install some gear fluid. Then once I do that, I have my little brother over here assisting me today. He's gonna help me out, install this, make the process a little bit more quicker. But as of right now, let's just get to work. Just like that, we are back, and guess what? We're done. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys. Boom, everything is locked and ready to go. The only thing that you will notice is the shocks themselves. They're still the ones that came with the car, so those are gonna be replaced. But as of right now, they're just there to hold everything up in place. But guys, I'm happy to announce that's it. The rear end is, at least for the most part, 99.9% done. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Every Saturday, don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, share it. See you guys.